I'll start this message off by saying, firstly, it's not about race. I want to speak about or speak to some rappers. Now, obviously, I'm a fan of rap. I love rap. It's great. I want to speak about what I've been seeing for a while, but more so to a certain extent that's really bothering me. Rappers who purport, or if they're actually doing it, I hope they're not, but where they're spending their money on jewelry, fancy cars, throwing it up in the strip club and so forth. Now, we all know that that's part of the culture. It's been part of the culture. But I'm becoming even more alarmed because persons are seeing this and the rap industry itself is changing. Now, a reason why I say this is not about race is so that you can understand 10 years ago, the rap industry was very tight as relates to what other types of races can actually be accepted. Naturally, we had Eminem and person love Eminem. But recently, there's a whole new spectrum of not just black rappers on the scene. So these black rappers that you have now, you're not only competing with their own blacks, but they're also competing with whites and Mexicans and everyone else on the stream. And I say that only to say that the market is changing. So your opportunity to make money is going to be limited. You'll have more people going after that pie, not just the guy in the block or from the additional borough. So for example, out there now, we have Lil Dicky, you have Token, you have Harry Mack, you have Logic. These guys are not like you, or they don't look like you. Most of them are white, I believe. But the reason why I say that is because a lot of them, they're more educated, their wordsmith is a little bit more complicated, and they're speaking about different things in a different way that might actually capture a wider percentage of the market. So what does that mean? That means if you have a chance now to make money, to capture the market, and to build your riches, hold on to your riches, because things are going to change and change drastically. You will not have the chance to make the type of millions that you're making now because of technology, because of more person coming into your industry. Again, this is not about race, but it's about market share. And some of the rappers, a message to them to say, listen, capitalize on what's happening now. Spend your money wisely. If you live in a neighborhood and everyone else in your neighborhood is driving a Hyundai or a Toyota or whatever, and you're pulling up in a Range Rover or a Lexus or the highest end Maserati, but your neighbors around you are driving other cars, chances are you are living not above your means, but you're not focused on what you should be focusing on. Now, why is it my business? It's my business because you can't get money easily these days. But when you get it and when you have it, you have to think not just about yourself, but about the generations to come and how you can set something forward, something solid through trust funds, through good money management, to invest in the stock market. You cannot throw 10 grand every other week in the air, in the strip clubs. So I am going to hope that the other rappers who've been a little bit wiser with their money and their investment will take my message and help me spread it and help some of these young rappers that spending their advance money or their first million on jewelry and rings and parties, help them to secure themselves for the future, because the market is changing and the competition is greater. Just my thought. If you agree, tell me you do. If you don't, well, it's still my thought. Be awesome. And let's just build a successful nation with wealthy people using their money wisely and helping others with their money to become better. Thanks.